Hey, sweet faces. Hope you are having a great day. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Coordinate Planes Homework. We have a bunch of different things we're being asked to do, so follow the directions for each question carefully. Now, because I absolutely adore you, look at this little cute review I put in the corner. Don't miss it. It's important. First question asks me to label the quadrant numbers. We have number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Remember, these are called Roman numerals if you're not sure. Then I asked you to label the quadrants signs. So what are their signs? Quadrant 1 is positive, positive. Quadrant 2 is negative, positive. Quadrant 3 is a whole bunch of negative. And quadrant 4 is positive, negative. So labeling the signs, 1 is positive, positive. 2 is negative, positive. 3 is negative, negative. And 4 is positive, negative. Now, for a bunch of these, you could have had a lot of answers. So for this one, I asked you to draw and label 2 points. You could pick any 2 points as long as you label them. Remember, we start with our side to side for our x value and then our up and down for our y value. So if you want me to check yours in particular for these, you'd have to send them to me because these, they vary, as well as these, they vary, right? This one, though, I asked you to put them in quadrant 2, so your answers must be in this quadrant. This one, I asked you to draw 2 points and label them in quadrant 4. They must be in this quadrant. For this one, another one that it varies, I asked you to draw 2 points. So I know you're like, wow, this is a homework review. You told me a whole bunch of nothing. I know, I'm sorry, but for this, these vary. So if you want to send them to me, if you want some feedback, please send them to me. But just know, for this one, it has to be in quadrant 2. For this one, it has to be in quadrant 4, but the other ones vary. Just make sure that you did your side-to-side value first, your x value, followed by your up and down value. All right, love bugs, on to the next one, where I asked you to write the coordinates and name the quadrant, a little double. So let's take a peek at what we have here. So our first one, let's make it a little bigger so we can see. We are going side to side 3. That's our x value. We go down to -5. This puts us in quadrant 4. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. So this is number 2. X, Y. We go side to side, -4. We go down, -1. We are in quadrant 3. Okay, keeping them in order. Number 4. We go side to side, 0. We go up and down, 3. This one is not in a quadrant. I know, I'm a trickster. I can't help myself. You could say it's in between quadrants 1 and 2, but technically not in a quadrant. It's on the barrier. All right, over here we have our side-to-side number is -9. Whoa, that just got really messy. Bear with me 1 second. Let's clean that up. There we go. So our side to side is -9. Our up and down is 0. Okay, this is right on the axis. So quadrant, it's not really in one, but it's between 2 and 3. All right, kiddos, let's keep moving and grooving, going down to the bottom here. We have our side to side value is -6. Our up and down value is +7. This is in quadrant 2. And then over here, our side-to-side value is +5. Our up and down is +1. We are in quadrant 1, the land of positive. If you have any questions on these, please bring them with you to class. On to your next page, where again, you were asked to write the coordinates and name the quadrants. So I'm going to zoom in here so you can see what you're working with. Our side to side is 3. Our up and down is 0. That's right. Tricked you again, between 1 and 4, but not in a quadrant. For this one, our side to side is -4, our x value. We are down 2. We are in quadrant 3. So -4, -2, quadrant 3. All right, this guy, side to side is 0, down 3. I'm in between quadrant 3 and 4, but I'm on the y axis. Remember, our side to side is the x-axis. Our up and down is the y-axis. Over here, we are side to side, -9, so our x. Up and down, we're down 5. We are in quadrant 3. Over to this cutie, we are side to side 5 for our x. Y is -3, and we are in quadrant 4. This one, we have an x of -1, a y of 2, and we're in quadrant 2. Any questions? Please bring them with you to class. All right, plot the point, name the quadrant. So this time I gave you the points and I asked you to plot it and name your quadrants. So for this one, we have -8, -1. So we go side to side, -8, down to -1. It would plot here, and it is in the third quadrant. This cutie goes over 5, down -2. It would be here in quadrant 4. This sweet phrase, we go left 2, we go down 4, which puts us here in quadrant 3. We go over 4, up 9, so follow that line right here in quadrant 1. This one is over 8, up 0. This one is right on the axis. Okay, not in a quadrant, between 1 and 4. And then this last one on the page, up or left and right 0, up 4. I'm between quadrant 1 and 2. Any questions about these? Please bring them with you to class. If at any point this is going too fast, feel free to pause me, rewatch, spend your day listening to this fascinating homework review. I know you're in it. All right, sweet faces, last one. Let's plot and name our quadrants. So we're going over 4, up 1 to quadrant 1. This one we're going left 2, up 3 to quadrant 2. We're going left 1, down 3 to quadrant 3. We are going over 1, down 10, I'm sorry, -10 to quadrant 4. We are going over 0, up 0, right in the middle. No home to keep me. I am right in the middle of all of my quadrants. And then this last one, left 5, up 0. I am between 2 and 3. And I am right on the axis. All right, that brings us to the end, sweet faces. If you have questions, comments, concerns, or crunchy tacos, bring them with you to class. Have a good weekend.